There are actually four main reasons that are very compelling about why you should choose Hong Kong as a launchpad. Number one, the market size. Now, being one of the leading international financial centers, there are enormous breadth and depth in the financial sector, in which there are over 160 banks, over 160 insurance companies, over 800 asset managers. So there are basically enormous breadth if you are a B2B fintech company. And number two, adoption. In a recent survey by HKMA, actually 86% of the surveyed banks have indicated that they've already adopted some level of fintech or in the process of doing so. And number three, I would like to share with you about the enormous fundraising environment, which you might have come across different IPOs over the past many years that make Hong Kong the leading IPO market in the world. And number four, actually the Hong Kong government has been putting lots of resources behind the various innovation initiatives. So that's why there are different support schemes in which you can take advantage of to help you take care of different parts of needs, from R&D to talents to business developments and overseas expansion.
Entrepreneurs, investors, and innovators from all over the world. In this series, we will talk about your global expansion in the Far East market. Today, we say it is the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area. So this particular area is located in the southern tip of China, talking about 1% of the total Chinese land area, equivalent to the size of Ireland, Latvia, Panama, or the state of West Virginia. Covering 5% of the total Chinese population, around 70 million. So which is similar to the size of the population of UK, Italy, or South Africa. But this 1% of land, 5% of population, generates an impressive 13% of the Chinese national GDP. So up to 1.5 trillion US dollars. So this size is equivalent to the national GDP of Australia or Spain. So Hong Kong plays an important role in this Greater Bay Area. So first of all, Hong Kong is the world's #1 offshore renminbi clearing center. Hong Kong is also Asia's second largest foreign exchange and sustained a 44% growth since the year 2016. Hong Kong is also the world's #3 foreign direct investment. So that means your venture, your investment, and your global business development in Hong Kong should be safe and convenient.
Fintech is always a strategic focus in Cyberport. Within Cyberport, we now have over 1,500 companies, but over 350 of them are in Fintech. With the support of the Incubation, we definitely would like to invite you guys to join us.
So how can the Fintech team at Yes Hong Kong help you explore and enter the Hong Kong markets? Now, first of all, the way that we position ourselves is that we are really your conduits and your primary point of contact in exploring the Hong Kong markets. If you have needs to explore the different business opportunities, we are also there to connect you with the right business partners. At the same time, we are also there to help you to connect with the different government departments in case you have different needs around the support funding schemes.
Hong Kong Science Park is located in the heart of Hong Kong, providing offices, laboratories, big data, and ecosystem for global startups like you to prosper in the market. It is the ideal location for all the entrepreneurs from the startups. Welcome to Hong Kong Science Park.
In Cyberport, we have close to 1 million square feet of office space that you can easily rent our space as our tenant. But at the same time, we also have 7 co-working space, and actually 2 of them focus just on fintech. So everybody you kind of see in here will be speaking of your language. So welcome you guys to join us. Once you become part of the Cyberport family, we will help you in many ways. In fact, there are 3 networks that will help you. The first one is the enterprise network, the second one is investor network, and the third one is the technology network. For the enterprise network, we do know you guys are always looking for clients. We do have many engagement with a lot of listed companies and many other financial companies. Also, we understand you guys are always looking for new funding. That's why we created this Cyberport Investor Network. We want to help you guys to create such investment opportunity to line up and meeting with those PE, equity fund, or other investors.
For overseas companies landing in Hong Kong, the Hong Kong Science Park have the program Inno Express. This is a 180 days program for you to understand all the necessary information before you're landing at the Hong Kong Science Park. This program is divided into 3 stages. The first stage, Prologue, is for you to understand more of the Hong Kong advantages. The second stage, Show and Tell, is for you to understand yourself more, whether you are fit in this ecosystem. And the final stage, which is the most important stage, the On-the-Scene program. We invited all the interested startups from all over the world to come to the Hong Kong Science Park for a 2-week intensive program for you to learn more about the landing necessities and for you to make the right decisions to land in Hong Kong. For overseas companies landing in Hong Kong, the Hong Kong Science Park have a wide range of different programs to suit startups from the seed round to the later stage investments. If you are fintech inventors who would like to start up your business in Hong Kong, we have the pre-incubation program called STEP for you to complete your business ideas and to form your company in Hong Kong. So if you have a company already set up, we welcome you to join our 2-year Incubate app program, so which is more on the business application and then put your ideas into practical commercialization. If you are going into more deep tech like blockchain, like red tech, etc., so we have a 3-year deep tech incubation program called Incubate.
Cyberport do provide different programs to help you in different stages of development. The first one is Cyberport Creative Microfund. This one particularly targets those earlier in the entrepreneur journey. Every year, we will take in a certain amount of them, and each winner for this would get Hong Kong dollar $100,000 to further develop your prototype within the coming 6 months. Finish the CCMF, we would strongly encourage you guys to join the next program and move on in your entrepreneur journey. That would be our Cyberport Incubation program. This program has a very good track record. In Hong Kong, we have about 9 unicorns. 3 of them has joined this program and become very successful. If we like that idea, your Hong Kong dollar $500,000, also together with a free office space for 2 years. Apart from that, you would also enjoy the assistance from our investor network, enterprise network, and also technology.
At Hong Kong Science Park, particularly for scale-up companies, we have a special acceleration program called LEAP, which is Leading Enterprise Acceleration Program. So this LEAP program offers not just investment seed funding, which will take up your equity, but also your business consultancy services.
We understand the growth is important for you guys, and you guys are hungry for this. That's why we also set aside another program called Accelerator for you guys. For this program, you'll be entitled to have 300,000 Hong Kong dollar as financial subsidy to join different accelerator. They are accelerator like plug and play, 500. Usually they cost a certain amount of money. But for this, you can enjoy the benefit and also speed up the growth of your company.
Oftentimes, when we're trying to understand the needs of entrepreneurs, now fundraising often rises to the top. When we look at the Hong Kong fundraising environment, we are very proud to have a group of very accomplished investors that belong to the HKVCA, the Hong Kong Venture Capital Association, in which the members manage a total of over $2 trillion of private capital.
We have recently done a research on Crunchbase. For the top 600 Hong Kong investors in the past 5 years, they have made an impressive 2,600 investments, talking more than $4.7 billion raised during this process. And with these 2,000-something investments, so far, they have identified almost 4,000 portfolio companies investors. Some good examples of the VCs, including Alibaba Entrepreneurship Fund, Betatron, Brink, Everbright, etc. So it offers a wide range of investments from early stage to later stage. So the top industries that these investment portfolios are raised, including software, internet, particularly fintech, they are the fastest growing investment portfolios in the Hong Kong investors. So, coming back to Hong Kong, so what sort of fundings that we are expecting? So at the Hong Kong Science Park, we have both the buy side and the sell side investment. For the buy side, we have a specific HKSTP Ventures, which was founded in the year 2015. So far, 22 different portfolios has been raised with a leverage of 1 to 13 times. On the sell side, the Hong Kong STP, we founded the Hong Kong Business Angel Network, Hong Kong BAN, Hong Kong BAN, so which raised early stage investments. So far, in the last 2 years, we have raised over 21 billion Hong Kong dollars.
For this one, if you are part of the Cyberport community, so if you are even not in our incubation, you can even enjoy. That would be our Microfund. For this, it works as our VC arm. Cyberport will co-invest into you guys. In the past, we have invested in over 17 projects already, and we hope you guys can be the next one.
So that's why you can simply scan the QR code in the bottom so that you can get much more detailed information of the various support schemes and important information for you to make a decision for landing in Hong Kong. And last but not least, I want to thank you for your attention. And we really look forward to welcoming you to Hong Kong and be part of the FinTech family in Hong Kong. Thank you very much.